Hello everyone, if you want to sing with power, you are in the right place. So stick until the end. I'm going to give you some really good tips on how to strengthen your voice, empower it today. My name is Jorgelina and I teach people how to sing contemporary music from a super healthy and functional approach, so you can preserve your voice forever. So today everything is about projecting your voice with power, something super needed in contemporary music. I'm going to give you 3 tips that you can start using right now to empower your voice. The first one is the breathing. Yes, the breathing is always involved in singing, always, because you are breathing when you sing. You inhale and you exhale singing. So you can change the exhale from the inhale. Very important. Now, the first reason why you can't sing with power is probably because your breathing is too high and too shallow. A very common misconception is people breathe high and noisy and they think they are breathing a lot because they are making a lot of noise. Now, effort doesn't equal volume. Volume of air I'm talking about. So if I'm breathing like this, it feels like a lot, but I'm actually feeling little part of my lungs and I'm making a lot of effort. And I am using muscles that I need free for singing. So that is the main problem. If you don't fix your breathing, then you can do any exercise you want, any vocalizations, any warm-ups, but that is not going to help you. So that is the main thing. You want to breathe in a way that helps your singing. How do we do this? Well, first of all, we're going to take the noise away. Second, we're going to breathe through the mouth. Third, we're going to breathe through the mouth with an open mouth. So let's say that I want to do a little scale of 3 with the sound ah. And I want to make it more powerful. Let's see what happens if my breath is shallow and I breathe through my nose. First of all, I'm really straining at the beginning, and then I'm kind of shouting, but it just doesn't sound nice and it's very tiring. So instead of that, what I want to do is to breathe again, big mouth, letting the air in without any noise, and breathe a big amount of air. So I'm going to do it slowly. It sounds louder and I'm not pushing. That's very important. There are many ways to increase the volume of air. If you breathe in from an open mouth without noise, you are going to be breathing more anyway. But something you have to have in mind if you have been breathing shallowly for a long time is that it's going to take you a bit of time. Sometimes when singers start, very shallow, maybe very anxious, and they start breathing more, they can get a bit lightheaded. So be careful with that and take it easy. One exercise that you can do is to breathe in at the same time that you open your arms. Now, it's very important that you do it at the same time that you open your arms, because when you open your arms, you are going to be moving your ribs. That is going to give the lungs more space to move, and then the breathing should be more smooth. So you can, if you are a very anxious person, take it easy. Maybe 3 seconds will be enough for you. 1, 2, 3. And if you can cope with more, then you do more. And the idea is that you do this slowly first, but then once you get used to it, you breathe the same amount of air, but in a short period of time, because that's what you will be doing in songs. But the first thing is to do it slowly. It's very important to do it slowly first. Otherwise, you're going to go straight to the bad habits. Now, once you got that, we want to do something with the air pressure. So I talked in other videos about air pressure, and basically air pressure refers to the pressure that you exhale with. That is very important because it defines how much your vocal cords are closing and opening with how much force. And if that is too little, that is not healthy and is very weak. And if it is too much, that is not very healthy and it looks strong but is very weak actually. We have to find the right air pressure for us. And one of my favorite ways to do it is through the magic straw. So you can do slides with the straw. And then you are training the air pressure to be even when you go high. Because I'm assuming that if we are talking about projecting the voice with power, we are maybe talking about probably singing with high notes. So usually what happens when you start going higher on a scale or in a song is you start pushing your voice, or you start just disengaging your voice completely. Either way, you are changing the air pressure a lot, and it's not even, and it's unhealthy. So seems powerful, but it's not. It's pushed. It's different. So ideally, we want to get a much more even pressure. If you breathe in this way that we talked before, the pressure is going to be there anyway. But if you want to test it, then the straw is a good way to do it. It's going to train your muscles to work in a more effective way. So of course, these are a few tips, but if you want more in-depth training, and if you want to work with me one-on-one, then I will let you know I have a coaching program which is one-on-one, and it's designed to transform your voice in just 10 weeks. Now this is very beneficial for you if you are serious about singing, because you can't get good from a few random tips on YouTube. You need a structured program, and that is going to save you so much time. You can't even imagine. All right, anyway, so if you are interested, you can check the description below. I have the application page there. And the third method that I wanted to show you today is the combination between humming and the vowel R. So I'm gonna stick to the little scale today. Let's say that I have a scale of 5. So we're gonna use a humming, a functional humming, which means we're going to press the lips together. We're going to make sure that the teeth are slightly apart, and that they open a little bit more as we go higher to avoid increasing the pressure too much. Rather than All right, so I slightly open my teeth as I go higher, and once I got the idea, once this pressure is, first make sure that the humming is good and is functional. And then what we're going to do is we're going to open the mouth to an ah at the top note. If you tend to really disengage your voice, then you want to make sure that your lips have a lot of tonus. And if you tend to really press your sound, then you want to make sure that the teeth are apart. And that is a way that you can start training the whole voice. So with these 3 tips, you have a lot of things. You are approaching the power from the breathing point of view, from the air pressure point of view, and also from what is called sometimes voice placement through the humming sound. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it and you find it useful, please subscribe, please like it, and let me know in the comments how it was for you. I'll see you next time.